Hey friends, very good morning. Welcome to another interesting video of FX Yogi. In today's video, let's learn about the 5 deadly O's of trading, what traders do to guarantee their own failure, part 2. Overlagging. In forex trading, leverage means that with a small amount of capital in your account, you can open and control a much larger trading position. For example, with $1,000, your broker might allow you to open a $100,000 position. This is 100 is to 1 leverage. The advantage of using leverage is you can magnify gains with a limited amount of capital. The disadvantage of leverage is that you can also magnify your losses and quickly blow your account. When trading with excessive leverage, a small price swing can wipe out your entire account balance. The greater the leverage level you use, the greater the swings in your account equity. In most cases, you end up with a margin call. When your account equity is jumping around due to your highly levered positions, good luck keeping your emotions in check and not letting it affect your thinking. Nobody will want to be around you when this is happening. When trading with low or no leverage, you will give your trade room to breathe and protect your trading capital. For example, you will be able to accommodate wider stop losses while keeping your risk limited. The higher your leverage, the greater your risk on each trade, likely resulting in irrational decision making. Knowing the link between leverage and your account equity is crucial since it determines your true leverage. Here is a study that was done by a popular forex broker showing the percentage of profitable traders by average true leverage. As you can see, profitability declines substantially as true leverage increases. 40% of traders using true leverage of 5 is to 1 or lower were profitable compared to only 17% of traders using 25 is to 1 leverage or higher. Most professional traders trade with very low true leverage and rarely go above 10 is to 1. That's how they stay in the game. Regardless of the leverage amount that your broker offers, you can emulate these lower leverage levels by simply depositing more money in your account and managing your risk properly by using proper position sizing. Use true leverage of 10 is to 1 or lower. Only risk 10% or less of your account balance at any given time. Never let the value of all your trades open exceed 10 times your account equity. To calculate your true leverage of a single trade, divide your trade size by your account equity. For example, if you open an account with $5,000 in equity, a 10 is to 1 leverage would mean opening positions no larger than $50,000 or 5 mini or 50 micro lots at a time. The lower the leverage, the safer. For example, a 2 is to 1 leverage would mean opening positions no larger than $10,000 or 10 micro lots at a time. If you care about longevity as a trader, the less leverage you use, the better. Having access to high leverage doesn't mean you need to use it. When you first open your live account, try to start trading with zero leverage. For example, if you have $5,000 in your trading account, don't open any positions larger than $5,000 or 5 micro lots at a time. With experience, you will learn when it's best to use leverage and how much leverage to apply to help you achieve your financial goals. When using any amount of leverage, trading with caution should be your priority. Excessive leverage makes profitability significantly less likely. Overexposure. When you have multiple positions open in your trading account and each position consists of a different currency pair, always make sure you're aware of your risk exposure. For example, on most occasions, Trading AUD USD or NZD USD is essentially like having two identical trades open because they usually move in a similar manner. Even if there are two valid trade setups in both pairs, you may not want to take both. Instead, it might make more sense to pick one out of the two setups. You might believe that you are spreading or diversifying your risk by trading in different pairs, but many pairs tend to move in the same direction. So instead of reducing risk, you are magnifying your risk. Unknowingly, you are actually exposing yourself to more risk. This is known as overexposure. Unless you plan on trading just one pair at a time, it's crucial that you understand how different currency pairs move in relation to each other. You need to understand the concept of currency correlation. Currency correlation means how two currency pairs move in the same, opposite, or totally random direction over some period of time. You need to be familiar with how currency correlations can affect the amount of risk you're exposing your trading account to. If you don't know what the heck you're doing when trading multiple pairs simultaneously in your trading account, don't be surprised if your account balance goes poof. Overriding stops. Stop losses are pending orders you enter that effectively close out your trading positions when losses hit a predetermined price. It might be psychologically difficult for you to acknowledge being wrong, but swallowing your pride can keep you in the game longer. Do you have the mental toughness and self control to stick to your stops? In the heat of battle, what often separates the long term winners from the losers is whether or not they can objectively follow their predetermined plans. Traders, especially the more inexperienced ones, often question themselves and lose that objectivity when the pain of losing kicks in. Negative thoughts appears as such. I'm already down a lot. Might as well hold on. Maybe the market will turn right here. Wrong. If the market has reached your stop, your reason for the trade is no longer valid and it's time to close it out. Do not widen your stop. Even worse, do not override or remove your stop and let it ride. Increasing your stop only increases your risk and the amount you will lose. If the market hits your planned stop, then your trade is done. Take the hit and move on to the next opportunity. Widening your stop is basically like not having a stop at all, and it doesn't make any sense to do it. That's all for today. Let's catch up in the next video with more interesting content. Until then, take care. Bye bye.